The sun dipped below the horizon, and the sky turned a fiery orange, red, and purple. The African savanna was bathed in a warm glow. Shadows grew long and stretched across the grasslands. A peaceful quiet settled over the land. Alex picked it up and brushed off the dirt. The amulet felt warm in his hand. As he held it, the symbols started to glow. The light grew brighter and brighter. Suddenly there was a blinding flash. The children closed their eyes, blinded by the light.
Be careful, Alex. It might be cursed or something.
It looks like a golden amulet, half buried in the dirt.
Look, what's that shimmering in the grass? I can't wait to discover the secrets of this amulet.
It's definitely special. I wonder who made it and what it can do.
I'm not sure I like how it glows. Maybe we should have left it where we found it.
But Ben, being a loyal friend, stayed by their side. The children gathered around the glowing amulet. They had never seen anything like it before. It seemed to pulse with a life of its own. They wondered who might have made it and what it could do. The children's grandfather, a wise old man named Olufemi, was a storyteller. He knew many tales of gods and monsters, kings and queens, heroes and villains. He would often gather the children around a crackling fire and share stories passed down through generations. One story Olufemi told was about the Anunnaki, powerful gods who came from the stars. He spoke of their reign over Earth, their creation of humankind, and their eventual departure. He described their advanced technology and vast knowledge, hinting at secrets hidden beneath the earth. Olufemi also spoke of a great battle between the Anunnaki and another powerful being, the god of light. He told of a fierce struggle between good and evil, light and darkness that raged across the cosmos. He whispered of a prophecy, a time when the Anunnaki would return and the fate of humanity would hang in the balance.
It feels alive, as if it's trying to communicate with us.
As Alex traced the strange symbols with his fingers, they seemed to move under his touch. Suddenly, the symbols on the amulet began to glow brighter, casting flickering shadows on the children's faces. The light swirled and pulsed, forming images that shifted and changed like a living dream. The children watched in awe and trepidation as the amulet revealed its secrets. The images showed a time long ago when the world was young. Giant beings with wings and glowing eyes walked the earth. They built magnificent cities and commanded the forces of nature. These were the Anunnaki, the ancient ones, the first gods of Earth. The children watched as the Anunnaki built pyramids, sculpted mountains, and diverted rivers with a wave of their hands. They saw these powerful beings create humans in their image, fashioning them from the dust of the earth. The children were mesmerized by the story unfolding before their eyes.
As the children watched the images in the amulet, the ground beneath their feet began to tremble.
A low rumble echoed through the savannah like the growl of a waking giant.
The animals grew restless, sensing the approaching danger.
The amulet's light grew even brighter, and the air crackled with energy. The children felt a strange pressure in their ears, as if they were deep underwater.
The ground shook violently, and cracks appeared in the dry earth.
The children looked up at the sky in fear.
The stars seemed to dance and swirl, their light distorted by some unseen force.
The air shimmered and wavered, as if reality itself was coming undone. Then, as quickly as it began, the shaking stopped. The amulet's light dimmed, and the images faded away. The children stood there in stunned silence, their hearts pounding in their chests. The only sound was the gentle chirping of crickets in the night. The children's grandfather, Olufemi, often spoke of a time when gods walked the earth. He told tales of powerful beings who descended from the heavens, bringing with them knowledge and technology far beyond human comprehension. These were the Anunnaki, the ancient ones who ruled over humanity in the days before recorded history. According to Olufemi's stories, the Anunnaki came to Earth in search of gold. They mined the precious metal to repair their damaged atmosphere and extend their lifespans. To aid in their endeavors, they created humans, fashioning them from the clay of the earth and imbuing them with a spark of their own divine essence. For a time, humans served the Anunnaki, toiling in the mines and obeying their every command. But as humans grew in number and intelligence, they began to question the authority of their creators. They yearned for freedom and the right to determine their own destiny. The Anunnaki, however, were reluctant to relinquish their control over their creations. They saw humans as tools, as servants to do their bidding. This clash of wills, this struggle for dominance, would eventually lead to a great cataclysm that would reshape the world.
The amulet's glow had faded, but the images it revealed were burned into our minds.
We witnessed the power of the Anunnaki, their ability to shape the world to their will.
But we also saw the potential for conflict, the clash between gods and their creations.
The Anunnaki are not just figures of myth and legend.
They are real, and they are returning to Earth.
The question is, why? What do these ancient gods want with humanity after all this time?
We looked at each other, our faces a mixture of excitement and apprehension.
We knew we were caught in the middle of something ancient and powerful, something that could change the course of history.
We held in our hands the key to understanding the past, and perhaps even shaping the future.
The amulet, once a simple trinket, was now a beacon, a guide on a journey into the unknown.
It's a symbol of the connection between humanity and its creators, a reminder of the power that lay dormant within us all.
The children raced back to their village, their minds racing with questions. Olufemi listened patiently as the children recounted their experience. S1, we need answers, and we know just the person to ask. Our grandfather, Olufemi.
He didn't dismiss our story as childish fantasy, but instead his eyes gleamed with understanding and concern.
He knew that the time had come, the time foretold in the ancient prophecies.
The amulet has chosen you, Olufemi said, his voice grave.
It has revealed to you the truth of our past and the challenges that lie ahead.
He explained that the Anunnaki's return was not a random event.
There is a prophecy, Olufemi continued. A prophecy that speaks of a chosen few who will rise to challenge the Anunnaki and determine the fate of mankind. You, my dear children, have been entrusted with a great responsibility.
The children listened intently as Olufemi spoke of the god of light, the eternal adversary of the Anunnaki. He was a being of pure energy and compassion, a champion of free will and self-determination. Unlike the Anunnaki, who sought to control and dominate, the god of light believed in empowering humanity, in helping them unlock their true potential. The ancient texts spoke of a fierce battle between the Anunnaki and the god of light, a cosmic clash of ideologies that shook the very foundations of the universe. In the end, the god of light was vanquished, his essence scattered across the cosmos. But even in defeat, his light continued to shine, a beacon of hope for all who sought freedom and enlightenment. The Anunnaki fear the god of light, Olufemi explained. They fear his power, his compassion, his belief in the potential of humanity. They know that as long as even a spark of his essence remains, their hold on humanity is not absolute. The children looked down at the amulet, its surface now dulled and cold. They now understood the true significance of their discovery. It was not just a relic of the past, but a key to the future, a weapon in the fight against tyranny and oppression.
A wave of determination washed over us.
We have been chosen, guided by fate and the whispers of ancient prophecies.
We will not shy away from our responsibility.
We will embrace our destiny and fight for the future of humanity.
But we are just children, armed with little more than courage and a thirst for adventure.
As the first rays of dawn painted the sky with hues of hope, the children set out on their journey. They left behind the familiar comfort of their village and ventured into the vast savanna, following the whispers of the wind and the guidance of the ancient amulet. Their quest was clear: to find the scattered essence of the god of light and ignite a rebellion against the Anunnaki. The fate of humanity rested on their young shoulders. The battle between light and darkness was about to begin. S3. We need guidance, training, and perhaps even a miracle or two to stand a chance against the might of the Anunnaki.